Hey everyone, today we're going to talk about Phylum Annelida. If you remember about classification of animals, we said that we can divide them in two parts, which is vertebra and invertebrates. Then we divided invertebrates in different phylums like Porifera and Cnidarians, Platyhelminths, and Annelid, the thing which is going to discuss today. So these are also so much interesting animals. They are like worms, segmented worms. They are different from the platyhelminths, and they got some interesting features as well. Be with me till the end of the lesson for learning lots of things about annelids. So, starting with their body structure, we can say that they are segmented worms. It means all around their body they got segments, and they got seta structures by which they can move, and parapodia structures or food-like structures in each segment. For example, they might have one pair of it by which they can locomote or move from one place to another one. Their skeleton is different. Like in other animals, there are some secretions like calcium and silicon or other kind of secretions they might have, but in annelids, they got hydrostatic skeleton. Means if we focus to internal part of their body, we can say that they got water or fluid inside their body, and their organs are located inside that fluid. So that's why we can say that they got hydrostatic skeleton. The water pressure is something which is giving them a particular shape. Their nerve system is like nerve cord and ganglia. Ganglia is the brain-like structure, the brain knot, for example, or the nerve knot, we can say. As you can see, the brain or ganglia structure, which is connected with a nerve cord, is making their nerve system. Their circulation is closed, means they got a dorsal vessel function as heart. And this dorsal vessel is connected with another vessels, and that blood which is getting pumped with that dorsal vessel is not coming out from that vessels. It means blood is always flowing inside vessels. That's why we can call it as closed circulation. Their respiration is happening with the diffusion through their cuticle layer. Cuticle layer is the outer layer of that kind of animals, which is a kind of making them shiny, and this cuticle layer is protecting them as well. So this cuticle layer is also able to diffuse gases. So about diffusion, we say that this is the movement of molecules from high concentration to low concentration region. So as outside their body there is a high concentration of oxygen, so they can absorb it or diffuse it to their inside, and from inside their body they are producing carbon dioxide as waste product, and they are releasing it outside. So they got the respiration process which is happening with the diffusion, and their cuticle layer of their body is leading that diffusion. About their digestion, we can say that they got complete digestion tract, starting with the mouth, crop, gizzard, intestine, ending with the anus. So they are getting food and excreting it after ending the process of digestion. So their digestion tract is complete. About their excretion, we can say that they got a pair of nephridia in each segment. As you can see, pair of nephridium they got by which they can pour urine outside. They can like excrete urine and other waste products outside their body. They got bladder structures which is producing the liquid waste product, and they are finally, we can say that they got nephridia structures, which is functioning for us, which is functioning as excretory organ. Their reproduction can be sexual and asexual. So if it is sexual, the male and female one is just fertilizing each one, and the male one is sending its sperms to the female one, and the fertilized egg can come out from the body of the female one as it can as it that you can see, and that fertilized structure, which is cocoon, can grow to a new worm. And about their asexual reproduction, we can say that if we cut them in two parts, or if one part of their bodies get damaged, so they just can produce new annelids from the damaged parts. About examples of annelid, we can say that there are Polychaeta, Oligoceta, and Hirudina. So the first one, Polychaeta, they are Polychaeta means many bristles, many structures like this they got, and they also got one pair of parapodia in each segment, and it means in each segment they got two kind of parapodia or food-like structure by which they can move, and sandworm is the main example of that kind of worms. The second one is Oligoceta. Oligo means few bristles, so they got few bristles and they can live in moist places, and they are terrestrial animals, and earthworm is a good example for them. The last one, Hirudina, as you can see, they are also segmented worms, and they are parasitic. They are aquatic animals. Inside the water we can find them, and they are parasitic. Like, they can suck the blood of the host. It means in 30 minutes it can suck as much as 10 times of its own blood content, and with sucking blood their size is getting increased. In medicine, doctors whenever wants to remove the blood of some patients, so they are using from the leech or that kind of worm for taking out all the blood of that person. And also that worms are just secreting one anticoagulant, a kind of chemical which is anticoagulant, which is preventing the coagulation of the blood in order to absorb, or in order to make the process of sucking easier for them. So that was all about annelid. I hope you learned something, and thanks for being with me till the end of the lesson.